Good day, viewers, and welcome to your Friday episode of Erongo Talk. I am Patricia Tanapo, your host and presenter for today's episode. Of course, we bring you the news, the weather, and your weekly sports update. Now, in our interview segment, we chat to Carla Sadlowski, the owner of Horse Mania. Now, Horse Mania was initially established in 2012 and has since become a cornerstone for all horse owners in the local community. But stick around because we have so much more coming up in this episode.
Hallo kijkers en welkom bij vandagse episode van Erongo Talk.
I'm your host Nicanor Nangolo.
I am your host Frida Molatu.
I'm your host Sheldon Johannes.
Sit gerust terug en geniet hierdie episode met ons.
We didn't count them out. We know they played against Grootfontein.
Die weer is mooi en so hier om hier te wees.
Ondersteun ons. Ons gaan julle trots maak.
Welcome back. It's of course time for our new segment, and I'm seated in the comfortable Pomodoros Pizza Lounge here at Plaza Mall. Just for our news, first up we have the World Oceans Day, which is taking place today, also started off yesterday, taking place in Walfish Bay with the main event at Independence Beach today. It is expected that our President, His Excellency Nangolo Bumba, will be delivering a keynote address. So let's just see what the proceedings have been up to.
Here with us. Thank you for celebrating. Ostrich shell. Ostrich shell?
Yes.
See, now he does not even know what an ostrich is.
It's a fundraising because we have a show coming up next year in Germany with many choirs involved. And our choir is the one choir chosen from Namibia to go represent. And now we're busy selling fundraising books just to gather funds for our trip.
But are you going to perform today for us? You are selling here, but you don't perform.
Can I perform quickly something here?
You are not on the program.
No.
Yes,
Yeah, we are busy with voter education, informing the nation. We make use of every opportunity where we can find a lot of residents to give them information regarding the registration.
Are you registered?
Yes, we are not registering people here. We are just giving them the points and information where they can register.
Now, I hope we all do make a stop at the World Oceans Day taking place in Walfish Bay and just enjoy the proceedings that are happening. Up next in our news, we had the tourism forum that took place earlier this week at the municipality of Walfish Bay. Kenneth Nependa, the owner of Sandwich Harbour Adventure Tours, urged the tourism board to collaborate in making Walfish Bay a world-class tourism destination.
My name is Kenneth Nependa. I'm the owner of Sandwich G Tours and Car Rentals, and also a member of the Erongo Regional Tourism Forum. I'm honored to be appointed, or we have my members as well, to be appointed on the Walfish Bay Advisory Board representing the transport sector, which falls under the tour operators, car rentals and shuttle. I believe with my commitment, or our commitment and experience, humility and passion for the tourism sector, we would add great value to the advisory board. Ladies and gentlemen, I would therefore like to take this opportunity to call upon each of us to join hands in the upcoming meaningful contribution and strategies on how we can turn Walfish Bay into a world-class tourism destination.
Hi,
Hi, good morning. My name is Krish Stoffels. I am one of the PROs at the municipality of Walfish Bay. We just wrapped up our Walfish Bay Tourism Forum. It was a very engaging, very informative forum. The purpose of this forum was to engage and sensitize the community and the stakeholders of the tourism sector about the newly appointed Tourism Advisory Board. And we also were able to sensitize the community of the planned activities of our community and economic development department here at the municipality of Walfish Bay.
Now, of course, the Tourism Forum was aimed at informing the public and community industry professionals on the tourism sector and the new Tourism Advisory Board. Now, thirdly and lastly in our news segment, the Logos Hope sale. The Logos Hope boat is setting sail for Walfish Bay, one of the world's largest book fairs, floating book fairs. Now, the boat will arrive on the 28th of June, but will only be open to the public on the 5th of July. Now, of course, this is the second time that the boat is setting sail here in Namibia, with its initial visit being in 2016. With that, we hope that the members of the public do stop by and have a look at what the ship has to offer.
We primarily share knowledge through the book fair. As people come in of all ages, of all walks of life, we want to welcome them on board, and we have a variety of different literature for everyone on board, from children's books to books for teens to books for adults, educational books, books about hobbies, science, math, anything, languages, faith, cookbooks, art books. So anybody can find some of their interests on board. We try to sell them in a cheap and affordable price to give everybody a chance and the availability to buy the books that they would wish to buy for themselves or for their family and their friends. We also want to share help. As we come to the different countries, we want to see what is already happening in the country, what kind of community development is already happening in the different communities as we come and see. And we want to not come and start our own projects, but we want to come and help and support the already existing community projects that are happening in the countries that we visit, in the communities that we visit. And lastly, we want to share hope. As you know, all of us on board are volunteers from different countries, and the volunteers actually, to be able to be on board, they need to have friends and family financially also support them to be on board. And as they come on board and experience and go from country to country and meet different people from different nations, and as they get to know different cultures and tradition and local people from different countries, they write their own story. They experience and collect these experiences. And as we come to Namibia, we want to share that story. We want to share a story of hope. But as well, we know that we don't have, it's not just us that has a story, it's each and every single person that has a story. So as also each local person here in Namibia, you have a story. And so as we come and share our story, we want to also come and hear your story and exchange ideas and cultural differences and learn from each other. Thank you so much.
Well, we hope the public shows up in numbers and sees what is in store on the Logos Hope. That does bring us to the end of our news segment for today. However, please stick around, because up next we have our sports news coming up next.
Erongo Red is looking for heroes like you to help stop copper cable theft. It's a crime that affects everyone. It causes unplanned power outages, leads to public safety hazards, exposes wires that can cause injury or death, and increases electricity tariffs. So let's work together to stop copper cable theft. Report suspicious activity to 96000 toll free or 081 144 2373. Erongo Red. Power to the people.
It's of course time for your sports news, and first up we have a look, or we discuss rather, the Simone Storm Dolphins that will be taking up the Rehoboth Rugby Club here in Sockmoon at the Tamariskia Sports Field. Now, of course, we have a little chat with the newly appointed technical advisor of the team, Eugene Yankees, who shares what we can expect for this weekend's match.
Goedemiddag allemaal, mijn naam is Eugene Yankees, eigenlijk technische coach en backline coach van die Dolphins Sports Club.
Okay, Eugene, ons verstaan julle vat vir Rehoboth aan hierdie naweek. Hoe voel julle daaroor en wat is in die beplanning?
Ja, ons het nou lekker 2 weke afgehad met voorbereiding vir hierdie game die naweek. Ons het nog hierdie naweek in Rehoboth 'n home game in Prince. Dat is games wat ons target om ook 'n wen te kry die jaar. Ons plan is maar net weer basic, ons net ons die verdedigingslyne reg kry, ons tackles maak, one-on-one tackles en ons gameplan uitvoer. As jy moeilik is, as net balbesit hou, kan enigiets gebeur op die dag.
Okay, nou ons verstaan jy is die nuutste gesiggie op die span. Vertel vir ons, hoe voel jy daaroor en hoe lyk dit vir jou nog sover?
Ja, ek is nog wel niet hier so by Dolphins, maar ek ken meeste van die gesigte hier, meeste van die coaches, meeste van die mense. Ken ek in swak op hier groot geraak. Elke doel in die lewe het 'n challenge. So, dis 'n nuwe challenge vir my om 'n klub soos Dolphins te vat, waar daar van jong manne is, van manne wat gewillig is om te leer. Na volgende stap toe, so dis vir ons 'n 5-jaar proses. So ons is stadig maar seker besig om te bou aan 'n goeie span en 'n goeie kultuur hier by Dolphins.
Okay, so behalwe die nuwe tegnieks wat julle nou gaan byvoeg vir die naweek, wat anders kan ons nog aspekte verwag van die Dolphins af?
Eerlik veel te sê, julle kan 'n baie lekker game verwag met exciting nuwe jong rugby spelers wat gewillig is om te speel. Almal wil net hulle se rugby express op die veld. So ek hoop dit gaan 'n goeie game wees wat ons geoefen het die week. Hoop ek kan ons die naweek uitvoer. En soos ek gesê het, dit gaan exciting wees. Ons hoop maar vir geen wind en geen stof nie. 'n lekker mistige dag en dan gaan ons goeie rugby wees.
Okay, so behalwe die wind en die stof en die weer en so aan, is al jou spelers op toom, is hulle gereed? Is daar enige beserings? Is daar enige nuwe spelers wat op gaan kom, of is daar veranderinge wat jy in die starting team gaan maak of nie?
Nie noodwendig changes maak. Ons het so hier en daar 'n niegeltjie, paar manne wat nou terugkom van besering af. So ek dink ons het so 1-2 spelers wat nog gaan bykom. Maar soos ek gesê het, almal is nog jonk, almal is nog hier om te leer. Maar daar is so 2 mannetjies wat julle daar kan surprise die naweek.
Okay, so as die nuwe technical manager, seker reg? Technical coach. Is dit nou jou eerste wedstryd wat jy vir Dolphins gaan ondersteun, of het jy al voorheen en hoe was dit?
Dit is nou die 3de wedstryd. Die eerste was ook nie Sam Wanderers toe nie, dit is United hier gespeel, waar ons weer stamp gevat het, maar dit is alles learning curves. Ons het uit geleer, ons weet nou wat ons foute was, wat ons moet regmaak. En ja, ons is baie sterk op pad na wen toe.
Now, of course, Team Erongo will be streaming the match live, so you can catch all of our action live. That is on our channel, on our online channel, oneup2.com. Of course, we'll be posting some updates throughout our social media. That's on Facebook. So keep an eye for what we bring. That is now only if you're not going to be there yourself. Alternatively, you can also watch the Pro Ed Academy versus Vintage Gymnasium game live on DSTV. I think the kickoff time should be around 12. It will be live from 11:45. That is on DSTV channel 285 and GoTV channel 25. Now, please stick around as we share some upcoming events coming up next.
My name is Jemima Ndebele, as beautifully introduced by you, Otis. And I'm so excited to be hosting you here in the Khomas region, where we find ourselves at Drombos.
Yes, piece of South Africa right here in the heart of Namibia.
Joined by our sous chef, Shanice. How are you, Shanice?
Today we're going to be making the Golden Delight. It's our best seller.
Doing brine night specific. So
I'm going to brush these with this lovely sweet and savory.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Chef, what do we have here today?
Our name we prepare.
Ma'am, yo.
Our lovely rib eye with mixed veggie and some hot.
Sure. Nine.
And just before we end off our news segment, we discuss a few upcoming events happening. Now, if you're in the mood for some motorsports, Walfish Bay is definitely the place to be this weekend at Visca's 4x4 Fussbait. Will be taking place at the old oval track just outside of Walfish Bay. The action, of course, starts as early as 8 o'clock. Now, also in Walfish Bay is the continuation of the World Ocean Day celebration with a sports day at Independence Beach. Now, this event also starts as early as 8 o'clock in the morning. Thirdly, the Shimmer for Shelter presents Glow, a spectacle of light in aid of animal welfare at the Nama Primary School. Now, this event kicks off at 6 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. And I think that wraps up the weekend. Please stay tuned as we have Karla Sadlowski in our interview segment, the owner of Horse Mania, as they share their story.
Hi, today we are visiting the beautiful, stunning shop Horse Mania, and next to me I have Karla. She's the owner of Horse Mania Mutts and Mules.
Correct. Yes.
Karla, tell us more about this beautiful shop of yours.
Well, first, thank you for being here. It's a pleasure to have you. We opened Mutts and Mules in 2012, so it's a little whiles back, and we moved to this new location in February 22, and Horse Mania was basically for all of our equestrian enthusiasts, owners, from hobby riding through to competition scale. We supplied from horse feed through supplements to all of your basic grooming necessities, healthcare, horseware, rider wear, competition wear, etc. And then we decided to add a doggy component because most people that own a horse have a dog with 3 or 5. So that's where the mules, Mutts and Mules part was actually born. And we incorporated that into the shop since February 22, and we've had quite a great success with the doggy side of it, and that's grown now people requiring things for their cats or for their birds. Or so we try and really offer whatever our clients need.
Yeah, because I see you've got a lot of specials, dog food and cat food and everything.
What we do have, which is a great range, I think most of our doggy owners do know it, is the Montego, which is still very affordable. It has the super range Karoo that is attached to it, and they offer a huge variety of different really well-balanced feeds.
What is so special about this food?
I think what makes it very special is the fact that it, first of all, suits a lot of people's pockets still, and it's beautifully put together. So unless you have a dog that really has an issue, an underlying problem, it's a great feed to be on them. They're nutritionally balanced. They've been scientifically formulated with vets. It's great value for money, and in today's times that's more than important. And then they have the Karoo range, of course, which is a level above.
With all the nutritional value.
Yes, and we can also supply for our clients, we do Royal Canine and we do Hills as well. It's a little bit more on request, and we're able to supply that to customers as well.
But I also noticed that you give a lot of advice, because this is not my first time in this shop, and every time I walk in here I have to wait for Karla because a client is asking for advice. So tell your clients that your door are open for it.
It genuinely is. I owned my first horse when I was 6. I'm still riding. I ride every day, a little less competitively, but that's what takes me away from the shop in the afternoons are the horses. We have a rescue center for everything that everybody throws away, where we do stay at the moment, and people don't want their animals anymore. So it's basically born from a passion. And with a lot of experience, having had and owned horses, dogs, cats, pigs, goats, the experience comes with it, and it's very rewarding to be able to help somebody that comes in with a problem, and it's quite often it's something that you go through in your everyday life with animals.
Like for example, the lady who's been in here just now, she was looking for advice for her dog. It's got a runny stomach.
Yes. But so if we are able to help them, we will gladly do so.
Yeah.
There are a lot of products on the market that do assist with that. Sometimes it's just a little tweaking that you need to do at home yourself, and obviously the next step is if we not able to help, then the vets take over and they're able to assist.
So what
with
have you
that.
got in stock here in the shop for horse owners?
For the horse owners, because the riding industry is very, very specialized, and the Namibian riding community is small, we keep your daily requirements, so your basics. If you need to groom, if you need a halter for your horse, a light sheet, a blanket, we do all of that. I also do supply horse feeds, but I do that to, I have a list of clients that take on a regular basis, because I don't have that much storage space, but I've been doing that as well in excess of 20 years, bringing in the horse feed, because I believe in the brands that we have on the market.
Yes.
And
you will know with your experience.
yes,
You will know.
so we bring in horse feeds, we have your basics, we have supplements, vitamins, a little bit of first aid, everything that you need on a daily basis. If you're looking for something a little bit more specialized or that we don't have on the floor, it's easy to order in. We help clients source, so you will bring it in. Absolutely, we source with the clients, tell them what's available, give them a price, and then we more than happy to bring it in for them.
Yeah, wonderful. And I also see you've got raw, frozen food and so on.
Yes, that's a relatively new addition to what we do stock. It's 100% Namibian. And then for those that do feed their pets raw, they'll know about the product. So it's from bone broth, which I think is fabulous to put over we can put it over the dry kibble, or you can give it to your dogs like that. Antioxidant, it's full of nutrients, gives them a boost. It's like a good tea for us if we're feeling a little bit down and we need some pep. And then obviously the raw meat products, going from game through beef through chicken. They are all pre-packed and ready to serve.
Wonderful. Just tell our viewers again, where are you situated in Swakopmund?
We're relatively easy to find. You have two main points. So on the big open parking plot directly opposite from the Plaza Hotel, situated between Garnish Restaurant and the little car wash, you'll find us right in the center there. And then it helps a lot of people if we say we're right behind Kentucky Fried Chicken on the parking lot. That one works too.
Yeah, it is a big parking lot. Parking is not a problem.
Plenty of space. You can pull up with your horse box if you need to. So there's lots of space,
And Carla's got a coffee station here.
We do. Our clients are welcome to have a cup of coffee while they shop and browse, or sit down and wait for the spouse or the kids to stop, finish shopping. So yes, we try and focus a little bit more on good service these days, because sometimes that's all you need.
Exactly. Carla, thank you very, very much for your time.
I thank
we
you.
appreciate it.
It's been lovely chatting with you. Thank you for coming.
Thanks.
Spice up your day with GoTV. Abner and Amanda share their love for food and family as they cook up a storm of fun and flavor.
That looks perfect.
Then, from delicious dishes to wedding wishes, as newly engaged couples navigate the maze of wedding budgets.
You guys have any idea on the budget yet?
And for a dose of intergalactic fun, join a quirky vlogger and her alien buddy on their daily adventures.
What a day. I'm exhausted.
It's all happening on your go-to place. GoTV. Love it.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of this Friday's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it just as much as I did. Please make sure to visit our Facebook page, give us a like, give us a comment, give us a follow, and share our content as well. Do have a look at us on DSTV, that is channel 285, and GoTV channel 25. Alternatively, if you want to follow up with the stories that we've just mentioned in our news segment, make sure to visit our website, that is www.erongo.com.na. But for myself, Precious, it's goodbye until next time.